Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Welcome if you're new. My name is Lydia and today we are kicking off what's for dinner. Today is September 8th and we have two of these trays. We're going to pop them in the oven. I just washed the drumsticks, season them. I do like to put a little like cooking spray on it so the seasoning actually sticks. I put salt and then I hit it with a little bit of chicken grilling seasoning because that's what I have in my pantry. We're going to use that up and we're gonna put barbecue sauce at the end. I have some mashed potatoes that I'm gonna use up, and then I'm also making bean soup. I got more of these yellow beans, so let me show you. I have ham shanks and tomato puree boiling, and I'm gonna add more water because that kind of disintegrated quite a bit. And we're gonna put the beans and veggies and make a delicious soup. Okay, so over here we have a rotisserie chicken leftover just from Costco. There's the meat. My daughter took it off the bone. We're gonna start in the crock pot some bone broth with that. This is gonna get bagged up and we're gonna use it for other things. I'm just gonna pop it in the freezer for now. And then let me show you, my mom got us prunes from her prune tree, some like onions from her garden, just a bunch of fruits and veggies. So we're super excited to get those used up this week, and we'll bring you guys along and show you how we do it. I bought two because we just got home from camping last night. I bought two of them. We didn't eat them. I don't want to freeze them, so this meal I pretty much made around these mashed potatoes. So this is what we're gonna have, and we are gonna enjoy this. The bones from this will go in the crock pot to add to our bone broth, and yeah, we will see you guys tomorrow. All right, so here is my beautiful soup. It turned out delicious. You can see people have gotten into it, which is fine. Boiled some eggs for the week. Bone broth is going. Here is mashed potatoes and these beautiful drumsticks. And the mashed potatoes were just a kind. I want to show you guys before I go to bed my beautiful bone broth. It has cooled. I strained it. This is all going in the freezer. It is gorgeous. I'm going to use this in soups is what I mainly use it. I have used it in rice, like making rice. It just gives us such good flavor, but mainly in soups. While I take these in my big freezer, I'm gonna look and see what I'm feeling like thawing out for me for tomorrow. I'm not exactly sure what I'm gonna be doing, but I will get something out and let that thaw out in the sink overnight, whatever it will be. And either way, I'll bring you guys along and show you what we're gonna do. Before I put my bone broth away, I wanna show you out of all the food, so the two trays of drumsticks, we only ate one of the packets of the mashed potatoes, so I have one more in the fridge. But the drumsticks are gone. We ate them, and then I put 4 for my husband for work for tomorrow. And then out of that huge pot of soup, this is all that's left over. This is it. This is the only leftover, and this is going in the fridge, and I'm sure my daughter will eat it for lunch, and it probably will not be enough. She could not stop eating it. She said it was so delicious. So that's it. That's our leftovers, you guys. All right, fun fact. If you buy things when it's on sale, like meat, and put it in the freezer, you can go shopping in your freezer and grab a bunch of meat. So I just went shopping in my freezer. I'm gonna be doing Mississippi roast with this roast because I feel like it's seen better days and it needs to be used up. Okay, so that's gonna be a crock pot meal. And then I told you guys I still have a box of those mashed potatoes that are already pre-made. We will eat the roast with that. Easy, done. Actually, instead of pepperoncinis, I am going to use some of these pickles, so perfect. We'll use some of those up. And then I took out some chicken breast. This will be cut up, pounded out, and freezer meal prepped for chicken schnitzel. I might leave some out to cook maybe the next day. If not, I'll just have it. We will essentially put it back in the freezer, but it'll be pounded out flat, take less room, and then it'll be ready to go. Bone on chicken thighs because my husband requested these. I'm gonna take these out. I took them out. I'm gonna let them thaw out is what I meant to say. Wash them, season them, put them in the fridge, and then throughout the week, I'm just gonna cook them in the air fryer. Simple as that, and he will eat on those all week long for his work lunches. Anybody else who wants some can eat on it. As long as it's thawed out and seasoned and ready to go, it's just easy for people to throw stuff in the air fryer. Even my 12-year-old, my 10-year-old can do that, and they do. So easy. So that's what we're doing, just thinking ahead, and I'm really trying to use up the meat that I have. I I've been telling you guys this over and over in like almost all my meal prep meals. I mean, all my what's for dinner meal videos. But I'm really trying. But then when there's a great sale, I can't pass it up. So I don't know. It's a vicious cycle. But that's what's going on, you guys. I'm rambling. It's late. So I'm gonna put this stuff in the sink, and I'll bring you guys along tomorrow. Good morning, everyone. It is Tuesday morning, and I got the Mississippi roast in the crock pot going. Sometimes I use pepperoni, sometimes I use pickles. I had a jar of pickles on the counter that the kids took out to eat last night, and I saw them, so I'm like, okay, we'll use those. So that's what we did today. I'm gonna put the lid on this and let it go on for a few hours. It's gonna be absolutely delicious. Okay, guys, so I washed these chicken thighs and I season them with salt and a little bit of the chicken grill seasoning. You can tell I'm trying to use that up. And then over here, I cut up 3 packages of chicken breasts, and we're gonna pound them out, season them, cook some up today, and then put everything else in a freezer bag and just have it ready for next time. So we will also have a freezer meal going back into the freezer, which is great. I love having this ready to go. But yeah, we're just chugging along. It's almost 1 o'clock and we are getting a lot done. The Mississippi roast is cooking in the crock pot. That's doing its own thing. I don't have to fuss with it, and that's why I wanted to do all these other little side projects today, because I knew I didn't have to do much for the main food. So I can't get your schnitzel out of my head since last week. So I cut up a bunch of chicken breast. I'm pounding a seasoning. And then Emma is setting up her little station here. She will be frying them. Good morning, everyone. It is Wednesday morning, and I am starting out with soup again. These are the other 2 ham shanks that were in the packets when I made the soup on Monday. And today we're making potato soup. We have a little bit of the Mississippi roast left, and my son, I think, took it for work, or at least I told him to. So that's going to be gone. The schnitzel is gone. We were able to pound all of those chicken breasts. I did half, I put in the freezer, and then the rest my daughter fried up. We ate it. The mashed potatoes are gone. And then let me show you, I put bread in the bread maker. I just put bread ingredients to make bread in the bread maker. That's going to be going for 3.5 hours, and we will have bread and soup. And then I have 3 pounds of ground beef thawing out. I'm not sure if I'm doing anything with it today or if I'm going to use it tomorrow. I just took it out of the freezer, but that's what's going on so far. It's early. Those ham shanks need to boil for a long time to make a delicious broth, but I wanted to make bread. First of all, we're out, and second of all, I want to use my baking goods and just kind of go through them. Okay, you guys, my soup is finally done. Potato soup. I added some noodles in it. It smells delicious. Yeah, I had to go run errands in between making this, so it is like 10:30, even though we started early. I just finished it. My bread still has about an hour left to go, but we are going to dig in, and this is what we're having for lunch and dinner. I'm not sure if I'm doing anything with the ground beef today. We shall see. I'm going to take a little break and actually drink my coffee right now. Here is the first bread. We already cut into it. I just put in a plastic bag so it doesn't dry out. And I just started another loaf because I want us to have leftovers and for my husband to have to take to work tomorrow as well. So that's what's going on so far. All right, you guys. So it is Thursday and we're having leftover potato soup. And then I made this beautiful salad with some tomatoes from my mama's garden, a little bit of onion and some cucumbers, and just warmed up this great delicious soup. And we are going to enjoy this. Super simple tonight. We will see you tomorrow. Okay, you guys, it's Friday, and over here I have cilantro lime rice going in the rice maker. What I did is I sauteed the rice. I washed it. I sauteed it with butter, lime juice, and cilantro. And then you just put it in the rice cooker, or cook it however you cook your rice. And then my daughter is going to make the taco meat. We're doing tacos. And I have over here some beans that we're going to use from the pantry, some corn. We're just going to heat those up. And then she took out some tortillas and hard shells tacos. And we'll do sour cream and cheese and all that stuff. But that's what's going on today. Super easy, super delicious. And it's been a cleaning day. The kids are obviously back in school. And I've been cleaning and doing laundry and just like deep cleaning before the weekend comes. And that's what's going on so far. All right, here is my tacos with my cilantro lime rice, beans, and corn. I used a little bit of this dairy-free sour cream. And then I also opened up a bag of this shredded coleslaw, which I love. It just gives it a little bit of crunch. We have some pico for anybody who wants to use it. And that is going to be lunch and dinner for us today. I hope you guys enjoyed it. And then if I make anything else later on, I'll bring you guys along and show you. Okay, so it is Saturday and we are getting ready to make a seafood boil. We've never done it before. I have a bunch of seasoning here. Over here, this corn has been in my freezer. We got it at Kroger on clearance. And then I have a bunch of seafood. And then I also have some more seasoning and then some sausage that we're gonna throw in here as well. Lots of seafood. My parents came by and they brought us tomatoes and parsley and pears from their tree. So lots going on. We have shrimp, we have crab legs, we have everything going on that's going in this. And we're super excited. Okay, we have melted butter, crusty bread, lemons. Doreen, come put the boil. Look at that. Good job, babe. Catch it so it doesn't roll on out. Emma's going to hit it with lemon juice. Yes. Good job. And then we're going to also put some butter on top of this. This looks delicious. Okay, Emma, go ahead and put some all over. There's just extra flavor. Melted butter. We're going to put more lemon juice. Yum. Good morning, everyone. It is Sunday morning, and I have someone under the weather. My husband did not feel too good, so I'm gonna make my version of chicken noodle soup. I don't know if I have any more of those homemade noodles. I don't think I do. I'm gonna look through my pantry and see if we do. If we don't, I'm gonna make some dumplings. So basically, it's homemade broth. I'm thawing out cooked rotisserie chicken. This is just like when we get a chicken from Costco and we don't use it all. I put the breast and whatever is left, all the meat, I just put it in the freezer for occasions like this. So it'll be some kind of carbs, either noodles or dumplings, homemade broth, chicken. I'll boil up some carrots and probably throw in some parsley, but this is what we're going to be having, especially him. And then we have leftover seafood boil, obviously, so people can warm that up as well. And that's what's going on so far. Okay, here is the soup. We've already gotten into it. It's delicious. And then Lucas made some onion rings. Let me show you. Onion rings, and we have leftover seafood boil. And that is going to be the end of our video for today. Thank you so much for spending time with me this week, and I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, give me a thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't, and I'll see you next week. Bye bye.